Meet Mr. Proud and Mr. Humble. Mr. Proud always sees only himself, although he occasionally sees other people. But when he does, it's not only to see their mistakes, but their failures and weaknesses as well. However, Mr. Humble always sees God first and God in other people. So he knows that people matter to God, so he treats them with dignity, worth, and respect. Mr. Proud brags about himself.
My IQ is one of the highest and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault.
However, Mr. Humble shows humility and speaks kindly about others and urges them to be the best that they can be.
Oh wow, Miss Sade. I really love how you came up with this idea. It's brilliant.
You see, Mr. Humble uses his words to encourage other people. Mr. Proud doesn't like to be told what to do or even like to hear when he is wrong. So he's often one to get into fights.
I'm not wrong. You're wrong. What? I'm not crying. You're crying.
In contrast, Mr. Humble displays a corrective attitude and chooses to react in peace when he's wrong and chooses to apologize whenever he is, well, wrong.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I will try to do better next time, huh?
Although we know who wins this round, if this were a competition, we should note that being humble and staying humble doesn't come easy to most people. Therefore, we should identify the pride within us all and choose to correct it and make a conscious effort not to repeat being proud as we reflect on the verse in James 4:6. But he gives us more grace. That is why scripture says God opposes the proud but shows favor to the humble. Now what about you? Who would God say that you are, proud or humble? Which best describes you? Does God need to humble you because you won't give him your life? Are you that stubborn? It's important to note that pride is not going to get us anywhere. It will leave us alone and disgraced. I think if we're each honest with ourselves, we would say that we all struggle with pride in some way or the other. I know that I do. Will you ask forgiveness for that today? Just like how King Nebuchadnezzar turned to God in Daniel 4:37 after his fall due to pride. Will you? He was a great example of a proud person who repented. Even better than King Neb's example, though, was Christ. He was not the king of Babylon, but he is the King of Kings. He deserved all honor and recognition while on earth, but he would have none of it. He chose to serve others rather than being served. Let's think about how we could be more like him today. Well, that's all we have for you today on Take 5. I really truly hope you enjoyed it. Join us next week for yet another episode. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon for future notifications. Well, bye!